Greetings, ngiyanamukela on to this video. La khona sobe sibuka nje our approach of question papers when it comes to analytical geometry. Okay, so feel at home. You're also allowed to actually pause the video and actually attempt to mbuzo, and then you can press play. You can do anything, guys. You can do anything, okay? But just we're just going to be going through the questions, okay? And then we will try to elaborate and explain as we actually move along, okay? So ngaphandle ngomosha isikhathi, we're just going to be reading our questions, and then to analyze that, and then you're going to start answering. All right? Okay, so kufundeka kanjena-ke. A with the coordinates of -2 is to 10, B with the coordinates of k is to k, and C with the coordinates of 4 is to -2 are vertices of triangle ABC. Okay, so we've got ABC there. Line BC is produced to H and cuts the x-axis at E. So the coordinates of E are 12 is to 0. AB and AC intersects the x-axis at F and G respectively. The angle of inclination of line AB is equals to 81,87 degrees. Okay, so just a quick mini analysis. So we are told in the diagram below, A, B, and C are vertices of a triangle. So we've got triangle ABC, and it's now my coordinates of this triangle. So line BC is produced to cut to H and cuts the x-axis at E. So produced to H, kodwa ithi midlula kuma x-axis kuba ukuthi ikhatha laphana at E. AB and AC intersect the x-axis at F and G. So laphayana ku F, u-AB uyakhatha ama x-axis bese kuthi laphana ku G ubani u-AC uyakhatha ama x-axis. Okay. The angle of inclination of line AB is 81,87 degrees, right? So let us just quickly do our mini analysis, all right, before we actually start, okay? So the first thing that I recommend you guys to do, ukuthi, since le geometry le ibizwa nge-analytical geometry or coordinate geometry, so the first thing to do is fill in wonke ama-coordinates owaziyo, okay? And then fill in wonke ama-coordinates owaziyo, and then do your mini analysis in line with your coordinates, okay? And then bese kuba ukuthi konke okunye you can analyze straight after. So ake sibuke point G. So point G siyazi ukuthi ke along the x-axis, okay, sihle sino x is to y obani o0, okay? So why is this important? Siyakhumbula ke thina ukuthi ke uma ngabe une coordinate elilodwa olaziyo, elinye ungalazi, kuukuthi une equation noma une gradient, right, noma une distance yalo line, you can easily substitute lelo laziyo to solve for lelo ngalazi. So lento ikusiza lapho ke. So nalaphana F40 again sizoba no x is to 0, because siyazi ukuthi u-x la x la uyena ushintsha but y akashintshi. Maybe let me just put x1 laphayana and then maybe put x2 laphayana, just to show ukuthi x ke ngeke baze bafane. Okay, right, cool. So maybe enye into esingayisho ukuthi ke ama coordinates ka B athi k is to k. So in other words, since kusetshenziswa i-variable eyodwa, siyazi ukuthi ke i-value ka k la will be the same. Okay, so in other words, u-x ofanayo no y ofanayo somthola la kubani ku B, since ama coordinates athi k is to k. Right, and then maybe one last thing, siyanotisa la ukuthi basinikeze i-angle of inclination ukuthi u-81,87. So it means lokhu kungasiza ukuthi calculate i-gradient kabani ka AB using this gradient. So this gradient might help us, all right, calculate i-gradient kabani ka AB. Okay, right, cool. So I think other than that's all we could do in terms of mini analysis. So I guess see embuzweni ke therefore. Okay, so 3.1. okay, calculates the gradient of BE. Calculates the gradient of BE. Okay, so upu BE nangu BE. So BE uqala la B and then azawuphelela lapha ku E. Okay, so what's the problem? So sinenkinga ke la ukuthi ama coordinates ka B asinawo, okay? However, when it comes to a gradient, okay, kuwukuthi ke it's gradient yoline nothile, you don't actually need ama coordinates alama points abafunayo, but rather as long as ungathola at least 2 coordinates for a low line lawo, then you can use that to calculate a gradient rather than using leli point leli abalifunayo, okay? As long as ama points nje akho are collinear, or as long as ama points akho wonke kuline ofanayo, you can use any 2 points, right? And then igradient ozoyithola ngaso sonke isikhathi will be the same, right? So therefore in this case, so a gradient of line BE, okay, gradient of line BE will be equals to your y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1, as we know, okay? So then our gradient of BE will be equals to, okay, so we're going to use C no E because both two batolagala on the same line, okay? So we're just going to label that as our y2, okay? So that will be our y1, okay? So no 0 minus into -2, okay? Because 10 is tell you about 2 bethu, so we'll have our y2 there, we'll have our x2 there, and then we have our y1 there, then we have our x1 there, okay? So therefore sizoba no 0 minus low la formula and then -2 all over, okay, all over sibe no x2 up x2 wethu kusho kuzoba 12, so 12 minus lo la formula x1 wethu ubani u4 respectively, okay? So therefore la, since we've got a bracket nama signs ngala nangala, so we'll have to multiply our signs, so negative times negative because our finals kipela ubani u-positive, bese siba no 0 plus 2 kube ubani kube u2 all over 12 minus 4 u8 loyo, so therefore this will be equals to, so there is a number divide ngezansi ngashiya remainder which is 2, so mesidivide ngenhla ngo2 kusala u1 over mesidivide lo 8 lo ngo2 kusala bani u4, so therefore our gradient of BE is actually equals to 1 over 4, okay? Actually this is 3.1.1.